Are you a musical theater tenor in need of the perfect love song? I've got you. In this video, I'm going to share 7 of my top picks. And I've got something for everybody, from big notes and big emotion to a little bit more sweet and subtle, and then maybe a little bit more giddy and lighthearted. All right, let's start with the big emotions and the big voices. We've got Love Changes Everything from Aspects of Love. Some people, I know, they think it's a little cheesy and over the top, but that's 100% why I like it, and maybe you do too. If you totally get that vibe, and if you think you can sell it, might be your fit. Number 2 is quite similar in feeling, and that song is Love Can't Happen from Grand Hotel. Not necessarily an obscure musical, but not one of the big hits either. But like the song before it, if you are willing to go for it emotionally and vocally, this might be right up your alley. Third, it's quite similar in style, but maybe not as many power notes. It's Only Love from Metropolis the Musical. You're probably scratching your head right now, and rightly so. The musical did not do well, didn't take off. It tried out in the West End, never made it to Broadway, but hey, don't write it off for that reason. I think it's a really solid, fascinating score. Quite melodic and memorable, too. And I think It's Only Love falls into that category as a memorable, really, really accessible melody and just enough bigness in it to really be impressive. So It's Only Love from Metropolis is my third pick in the big songs, the big love songs. Category number 2 is a little bit more understated and sweet. So you ready for those? All right, we've got Love I Hear from Stephen Sondheim's A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. Before you panic because I said Sondheim, let me explain. The score to this particular show is not really Sondheim-y. So you can give this song to an accompanist, a vocal coach, and they're going to do fine with it. It's not as crazy as some of his later shows. So it is very accessible Sondheim, both vocally for you, dramatically, pretty straightforward. He's just a sweet kind of himbo. And nice little lyrical melody going on, so it's kind of the surprising Sondheim. In fact, I think the whole show is. But very doable, even for a teen tenor. Going with that, speaking of accessible but sweet and just lyrical and lovely, we've got Love to Me from The Light in the Piazza. So if you are the young tenor who doesn't really need to prove it with big notes, but can prove it with earnest emotion, that song and the song prior to it, Love I Hear, is meant for the sweet tenor. With, you've got your great notes, but you don't need to shout it to the world just yet. So that's category number 2, the sweet tenor. And then the last category, we've got the giddy tenor. So a little bit more upbeat. We've got a golden age one, which is Lucky in Love from Good News. This is a fantastic show. Is it old-fashioned and corny? Yeah, but sometimes we could totally use that. It all depends on the shows you're auditioning for or what the vibe is of the performance you're going to, if it's a recital or something like that. So these songs will fit in the right place. Not everywhere, but in the right place. Lucky in Love from Good News. Old-fashioned and cute. And this one's a little old-fashioned too, but it has been a show that's been revived quite a bit. She Loves Me from She Loves Me. This show is a gold mine for singers, especially younger ones. Really great story. You've Got Mail was based on it. And great songs for tenor, for baritone, for high soprano, for belter. Everybody's got their moment in the show. But tenors, that includes you. And She Loves Me is a really sweet, happy, up-tempo piece. So there you have it, my tenor friends. 7 pieces, 7 love songs. And hopefully within that list, you found one that really speaks to you. Whether you've got the big notes and the big cheese, let's face it, whether you're a little bit more understated and lyrical and sweet, or maybe you're just a little bit more giddy. There's always a different way to show off your voice and to show the way you're feeling love. So go forth and start polishing that song you love and knock 'em dead.